What's going on, it's your boy Kuro, and in this video I'll be going over everything you need to know about control points, base building, and base defense missions within Generation Zero. Now this might be a bit of a long video, so sit back, relax, and let's jump into this one. Alrighty, so to start off with, let's talk about the new mission that introduces you to base defense and attacks. Now, before the February 2023 update, you just needed to find the good news mission within the forest region, and that basically just gets you to blow up a base, and it really didn't really offer all that much info in regards to base defense. But it's all right. It's changed now. The new mission is now called Building Blocks, which you will now have to find the Vestland Bunker, which is the second bunker in the starting area of Archipelago. Now, this new mission focuses more on guiding players through the process of completing their first base assault mission and how to also build your first base, which is a welcome update in my opinion, as the original mission was a little bit confusing and left players in the dark. So now that we've covered how to start this mission and where to find it, I want to now talk about control points within each region of the game. Now, control points allow you to build bases in and around the area and are usually found on flat grounds within 3 regions. You're limited to how many bases you can actually build within each region, so be careful in choosing the right base locations as some are way better than others. There are 12 control points in the Farmlands region, and they allow you to only build 6 bases on. The Forest region has 8 control points in which you can build 4 bases, and the South Coast region has 7 control points and allows you also to build 4 bases. Now, if you check out the Mountains region, it will actually tell you that you can build 6 bases in it. However, there aren't any control points there just yet, as that region is the next to get updated. So we can only presume that it will be the same as the Farmlands region, as they both allow for 6 bases to be built. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that one. Alrighty, so now that you've found control points, you'll need to know how to turn them into your very own bases. Now, this is super easy, guys, but some people might not like it. You're going to have to acquire what are called command tokens. Now, command tokens are awarded to a player for completing base assault missions. Now, this is basically where Phoenix will set up a big outpost on one of your control points that you have. You have to infiltrate and actually destroy several shield generators in order to destroy the Phoenix core and basically complete said base assault mission. It's worth noting that these base assault missions can be leveled up, so the more you go around destroying machines within that region, the faster the base levels up too. And the more it levels up, the more shield generators the base gets, along with machine spawners, mines, and big old machine gun emplacements. So back to the part most players don't like. To spawn these base assault missions in, you're going to just have to grind every machine you see within your region. The more of them you destroy, the faster these missions will spawn in. Now, upon completing a base assault mission, you are rewarded with lots of resources, including a experimental schematic, which is pretty rare if you ask me. You can only get them 3 other places. The potential for getting an experimental weapon, obviously, as long as you're over level 25, and finally 10 command tokens. By the way, did I tell you that each control point needs 20 command tokens to be able to start your base? So start grinding. Alrighty. So you've got your 20 command tokens. What now? Head over to your desired control point and spend your tokens on building a base. Once you spend the tokens, your control point transforms into a container truck, which is what you'll have to protect and build fortifications around. Um, Basically, so you can fend off wave upon wave of machines that will basically be coming to attack your base or said truck. This leads us into base defense missions. Same principle as base assault missions, they will spawn in the more you're destroying Phoenix's machines, so again, happy grinding. However, once the base defense mission is ready, head over to the truck and you'll notice there's 3 different buttons you can choose from: easy, medium, and hard. And this will determine a few things. 1, how many waves of enemies. 2, how many machines spawn in each wave. And 3, what type of machines spawn in. So let's break it down a bit. Easy difficulty will spawn in mostly prototype runners with a few hunters mixed in each wave, and only consists of 4 waves broken down into 2 rounds with a break in between of 1 minute to basically shore up your defenses and prepare for the next 2 waves. Medium difficulty kicks it up quite a bit of a notch, with mainly spawning in army and phoenix class type hunters, with a few runners. However, you will also be up against several prototype and army class tanks as well. That's not all. The waves and the rounds are also increased, going from 2 to 3 waves each round and totaling 3 rounds all up. Basically, 9 rounds. Oh, sorry, 9 waves. Again, you'll still have a minute in between each round to prepare for the next coming waves. Now, if you thought at any point the medium difficulty was a lot, then please do not even attempt hard. This throws countless Phoenix and Apocalypse class hunters and runners at you, while usually being accompanied by a Phoenix or Apocalypse class tank at the same time, whilst also again increasing the amount of waves and rounds that you'll have to survive. Now, upon completing any difficulty of a base assault mission, you are rewarded with one experimental schematic, bit of a tongue twister, a ton of building supplies, and the chance to receive an experimental weapon, piece of clothing, or even a weapon skin. There's heaps now in the game. Obviously, it should go without saying that your chances are super low if you're completing the missions on easy, but on medium, there are pretty high chances of it dropping, that being a experimental weapon. However, each time I've completed a mission on hard, I've always received some form of experimental gear, weapon, or skin. So again, high risk, high reward. Now, I would recommend taking your time and think about how you want to build your base in order to protect it from the machines. There are so many unique ways in which to build and protect your bases, all the way from giant walls, sniper towers, machine gun emplacements, and even a mounted rocket launcher pillbox. So you can be pretty creative with some of these. However, they do require, well, some of them do require a DLC to unlock. But either way, it's still pretty fun, even with just the basic walls and covers. Now, I do want to quickly mention that if you start a base defense mission and you fail to defend your base, it will blow up and revert back to just being a control point, and you'll have to spend a further 20 command tokens to get it back. So make sure you can defend your base. Alrighty, guys, so that's pretty much it for our complete guide on everything you guys need to know about bases within Generation Zero. So if you guys are enjoying, smash that like and subscribe button. And if you're looking to help the channel even further, you can check out my new channel memberships. Obviously, which just keep helping me pump out content like this for you guys. And yeah, keep your eyes out for more Generation Zero guide videos coming out in the near future. And until next time, guys, peace.